Hi guys, how's it going? Today we're going over how to draw a quick caricature of The Rock, and let me zoom out a little bit so you can see it. We're going to go from this picture, and this picture's kind of an old picture, but I think it's kind of good in the way that he's facing us. He's not making too crazy of an expression, and yeah, I think it works all right. I'm trying to do a quick, kind of a quick sketch, like somebody just came in and drew them. I'm not doing really a character illustration or anything like that, so what you're doing is you're looking for the impression of him, so more so than kind of like a portrait. Obviously, you know, these are caricatures. I'm going to draw a big neck because I know he has a big neck now. Through the neck. Getting the outside part of his face. He actually has hair in this photo, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put him with hair. And go draw smaller ears on him because that tends to accentuate how big he is. I just put tinier ears. Now kind of go into the eyes, and he's got obviously one eyebrow up, one down. A lot of people kind of wonder what caricatures are, and a caricature is really, it can be a couple of things. For some people, they treat it as a cartoon version of somebody, you know what I mean? Some other people see it as a really exaggerated kind of portrait in a way. It kind of depends, really. But I've definitely seen a lot of them, a lot of cool ones that look like, again, more like animated versions of them. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Just like I said, a little impression of what I see, you know. Just like I look at it and I almost look at it for a second and then don't look at it for a little bit. Because I just want to get an idea of what that is and put it in a form. Because if I copy it too literally, it won't be an impression anymore, you know. You got a really big nose, wide nose. And for example, I look at him, I look down again, I notice this part in his lower lip, this kind of like bump. His upper lip looks like it probably sticks out more than his lower lip from what I'm looking at, or at least the expression he's making here. And you know, if I draw this again as well, it'll look somewhat different. You know, what you're doing is you're doing these little expressions, you know, these little impressions. You know, you kind of I would recommend that as an exercise. You look at it, and then you kind of look away from it, and you try to draw like a cartoon version of what you just saw. You know, it's what you're doing is a little bit like, you know, a little bit more exaggerated, obviously. And like I said, sometimes when you want to exaggerate a little bit, looking right at the picture won't help. So you kind of like mix it, you know. Anyways, that's a quick little sketch. That'd be a good example of like a quick like park sketch. And yeah, that's about it. Let me know if you want to see more of these. I'm going to be putting up different celebrities, and I'm just going to try to talk my way through what I'm thinking as I kind of go through different caricature ideas. All right, see you later, guys.